So yeah,
something like that. That's the only thing I remember from it, right?
Yeah.
So what is the real reason, right? What is the real religion? What did we originally believe in? Why do we come to this, right? And when they suffer so much for over 300 years, 500 years, and when it gets to like the 20th century, they're still suffering, and the remnants of that suffering still carries on today. That's over like from BC to now, that we, no matter how much people
before
pray,
Christ.
no matter how much, no, not before Christ, but like
BC.
not. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but like
BC. No.
Oh yeah,
BC.
Yeah,
That's
like,
exactly what it means.
No matter how much, no matter how much those people prayed, no matter how much that they asked for help, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. And then they have to wait. They have to wait, right? Because don't God come back at a certain time? Not even they know, not even his angels know. So not only have they been suffering their whole life, they die, right? Don't exist, right? And still gotta wait to be at peace. Oh, you don't have no conscience, you have nothing when you're dead. How do you know that? You don't even know what it's like to be dead. Why don't you know? Because you're alive. Oh, we can find that out. How? Die? You won't know how. You don't know. You don't know what it is to die. And then people made up, oh, there's spirits travel. How do you know that? How do you know? What is the answer? What is the answer? And like, I don't want to live my life doing all this stuff, right? Doing what I want, right? And at the end, still have a question. Oh, go by faith. Faith didn't save them slaves. I know that. Oh, them slaves was old ago. Don't matter. Don't matter. That does not matter. Because slavery, the remnants of it, the residue of it still affects today. It's not barbaric how it used to be, but it's still some of it institutionalized now. Like, it does not matter. And like, I feel sorry for those slaves, like, so ones who are my ancestors, right? The Native Americans, they're wiped out, right? And like, I just feel bad, cause like, no matter how much they prayed, no matter how much they asked for mercy, they didn't get it. So why did they pray in the first place? Why? Who was up there? Is he that powerful he can't help the people in need? Or is it just because he's on another plane of the universe, so he can't affect material physical matters, 3D matters? That's what I thought at first, that he can't affect, he, she, whoever's up there cannot come to this plane because their spirit or whatever will be too great or something. But like, they sent God here, Jesus Christ, right, in human form. Why can't they do that?
No, they call them fallen angels. They got cam heaven. But I can understand where you're coming from, because don't you know I had them same questions you asked? I had the same question. How can so much turmoil go around my life? How can I see people getting, innocent people, die without? You don't think I asked the same question? I watched my mama die, and I'm looking at her right then and there. I didn't lost my religion. Real shit. I can understand clearly where you. I can understand the exact question you want to ask. How can somebody believe in something that they can't see or touch? That's pretty much what you want to say. I had the same questions. I had the same. I still have them to this day. But at the same time, that's what I know.
Well,
it's a Jesus and it's a devil.
For me, it is that
what? Go ahead, man.
I am my own higher power. That's why I'm a free spirit. I believe that I control my own fate. I control my own way of thinking, my own mind, my own this. And I got people come telling me, how many kids you have? Like 4. How old is 16, 17, 18, 19? Ooh, I bet you had a hard time. Ooh, I bet, ooh, Lord, how could you do that? Or they on the streets, or, I'm like, you can't have teenagers that don't do none of that stuff. It's because it's the way how I portray myself. That's how I raise my family, how I am. And that's why you feel that way you feel, because you looking on the inside out of what you feel, and you have empathy on what you see. Some people had control over other people, and they didn't know how to control or know that they had higher power, that they can rise up out themselves, because people was controlling other people. They controlling us still now. Right now it's just like more evil than people having people enslaved now. That's what I see. That people realize they can control themselves, but they can't control their emotions, and they shooting people, killing themselves, overthinking about certain items, and they don't know that they can control it themselves. You your own powerful person. You your own Christ. You your own God. You is your own God. You feel me?
How?
Because you have a whole mind and a whole realm to control yourself.
It's gonna always be people like that, man. Today you flow. That's gonna never change. It's always gonna have one asshole out of the group. It's always gonna be that way. Hate to say it that way, but it's always gonna be one stupid motherfucker.
They don't. And when I say
Well,
why,
you
why
can't
did you fight the guy? I don't know. What's the point of doing it? You're going based off instinct. You're an animal. I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. No, you're not.
What they gotta do, Perry on? You keep it pushing.
Everything is connected.
Correct.
Everything is connected. It may not be connected to you straight up, but when people see stuff, when I see a fight, right? What's the point of fighting? Oh, bro said something. Did he hit you?
Right.
Nah, I just want to prove that I'm tougher than him.
Well, he remind me so much when I was his age. I swear.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Oh, I don't know. You have no reasoning. You have no logic. You have no thought. You just did it just because you wanted.
So do you see what I'm saying? You know that. You have control of you. Some people don't. Once you come to that higher, that what I'm telling you about you confident in your walk and your talk, and you. What other people do, you trying to correct other people because you see, and that's why you have the people who.
See, you got a heart of gold, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, you have your own king, your own God.
No, I didn't say you perfect. I said you had a heart of gold. You gotta have a heart of gold to be perfect.
That means your mind, you have a third eye.
You know what that means? See how you looking at me? You can see what's going on behind your head. You know why? Because you know better. You see what I'm saying? It'll take a little while, man. I'm telling you. I've been exactly how you feeling, man. I can understand, I can relate where you coming from. I done been there, man. I done been there. I done been since been, man. I ain't how you real, man? I'm a dick like that. I'm begging for his help. Begging for it, man. I'm gonna hand me begging for it. But it didn't happen.
But at the end of the day, you get your own self.
I was on time, man.
But at the end of the day, you get your own self out of it because it's your own fate. Me, how I say in free spirit, you already know only you know how to get yourself out of yourself. And then maybe a glitch or positive energy. I believe a positive energy and negative energy. If you have positive energy and you continue to do everything, that positive is around the world, that magnitude is going to draw to you. And that's how I'm surviving. I don't know how, but I know that as long as I stay positive in that magnetic field or in this earth that is connected to us, we are going to receive merciful blessings from the outer realm. You ain't going to see him no more. He already said that. So it's in you. You is your own God, like I'm my own queen. some people don't see that. Some people don't know that they have that power. And some people might think you crazy. Like some people think, if I say stuff like that, girl, no. But I know I've received my blessings. I know I've received stuff that came to me out of the blue that didn't supposed to. I know I've seen it. And let me tell you something, how I know that it is a God. Like I told you, because I done seen angels come to me. I done seen flies in the shape of a body. You listen to me? And they flew out the window when I went to go get some help. I'm talking about thousands of flies. I ain't talking about just no 1, 2, 3, or 4. I've seen it. I seen the lady with salt and pepper hair get off a bus, look right and left up. And I done told y'all this story before and told me that I was going to receive a blessing in 3 days. And in 3 days, I got blessed with $3,000 because I knew I was struggling. When we was going to church every day, Perion and June, you remember we was going to church Monday through Monday, every day. You feel me? But bad stuff still happened. I got to have my house broken in and everything. But I still kept on pushing through because it was me bringing positive energy in. So don't walk around mad on what needs to be corrected. You feel me?
They need help, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't walk around mad.
If life was
I don't
easy,
walk-
bro,
I know.
No way, you right, man. Every time I walk around, people like, why you mad?
Yeah, don't walk
I'm
around.
not mad. It's just like my face.
It's on your brain, so your face
when
where
I
your
walk,
It make you
emotions.
mad.
When I walk by, they think I'm not mad. I'm just
That make me
my
mad.
thoughts.
When mother thought, thank you, man.
My face.
Man, me or
I don't
somebody.
even make my face up.
You be think I be mad like a mother when I ain't mad at all.
But it's your thoughts that you wear it on
It's
your
how you look in
face.
your face.
And I don't move my face.
But don't let your thinking make you your face because you're so concerned. Don't let the other people issues of you needing to correct them affect you. Even though it needed that, you can tell them that all day wrong, but it can't affect you because you're so positive. You got so much positive. It's the negatives around you just trying to. You got a whole bunch of
Y'all gonna be all right.
around you. You feel what I'm saying?
Only thing I need to do, me and mama, I didn't be here. Protect this here, my nigga. Y'all don't need each other. Brothers and sisters, my nigga. Get it down pat, you be alright. Listen, all this here right now you looking at, man, all this is a test. That's all it is.
A test of what? That's what he's saying.
Faith.
And what is your faith? It's his own faith. Can't nobody tell somebody who faith that is. You see what I'm saying? I know what, because people always want to put a religion on somebody. I don't have a religion.
Look,
But what you was finna say?
I'm not a Christian.
I know.
I am nowhere near an angel.
No, we ain't
At
say
all.
angel. Flip
At
the script
all.
now.
But I grew up as a Baptist in church, but everybody slipped. Like I said, man, sometimes, man, you gonna have a test come in your life, man, let you know, man, either you gonna stand up or you gonna lay down. Simple. And you ain't gonna lay down for no motherfucking body. That's all it is. It's a test, man. You think you seeing something now, man, because you right now you going through your phase right now. Man, you ain't seen shit when you get grown. You ain't seen shit. You get grown, that's what I say what time it is. Fuck the motherfuckers because you got your own brain, man. You smart than motherfucker. For real. Now, you know, I can't say one word of Spanish, but he know about 1,800 motherfucking words of Spanish. I can't think of one. Instead of hola. I can say mother hola all day long. I don't want to know what the fuck they tell me back. For real. Everybody got their own destiny, man. Everybody got their own journey, bro. Everybody on their own path. It will never be the same.
And you will
That's how
never
you
know
feel.
what it is
That's
until
what it
you
is,
walking
man.
in it. That's
But
why I
promise
live in the present.
You gonna know it because you gonna feel it to your heart. You gonna feel it in your bones, man. That's what it is.
When you walking it, that's
Yeah.
when you doing. That's when you doing
Yeah.
it. You only know it when you in the present. And the choices that you make, you just figure it. Do it feel good or not? If you
Only
don't
thing
want to
I
go
ask
off
you
of
to
that,
do,
do you know if it's
Don't
right
go
or
off
wrong?
your dreams. Like they say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. Don't go off your dream.
Your dream is not chronologically.
Don't go off none of that. You gonna do something, you do it because Perry Young done it.
What you was finna say?
Straight up.
Trying to figure what out?
I was gonna say that they need a leader. They need somebody to.
Who is they and what leader?
They need people, humanity.
Well, and that's where you come in. Don't stop feeling how you feel, and don't
So
stop
a
talking like
president
how
or
you
like
talking.
It's a bigger nigga than the president, like somebody to.
American X.
Somebody.
Oh, kind of like a Martin Luther King, like
The
that.
wrongs of history. That is who. That is what
I
I'm
can
thinking
understand
that I
that.
should be.
I
Because
can
the
understand
foundation of
I
America
can understand that.
is slavery.
I can
Doesn't
understand
matter how many years it's from. No matter how many future it is, that topic will always be brought up. There will never be equality. People, we have it. But when people look at us as black people and they look at a white person, who they gonna think? What they gonna think? I don't
White
want to
people
think
know more
that.
than
Mama, you remember when I was younger, right? I said there can't be no racism. Why is there racism? Anyway, that is stupid. That is absurd. To
Now look at years
Why
later.
not?
to decrease another human population that's different from you. Treat them different. Bring them to, force them to where you are and downgrade them. Make them serve you. When instead of doing that, y'all could have had trading. You could have helped them. You could have both profit. But nah, you ain't want that. You ain't want that. You wanted it all for yourself. Why did you want that for yourself? Oh, because they had what we wanted. Why take it? Why take it? We could have been in Africa right now. We would have been in Africa, Ethiopia, Angola, something like that. We probably could have been in the Caribbean, surfing with some fine, hot, light-skinned babes.
Yeah,
Oh, see, now you getting off track.
No, I'm just saying what we
I know
could have
what
been.
you're saying.
What we could have
That
been, but we
mean-
not.
Because of what I just
You
said
need-
earlier.
You need to be the next Malcolm X then, nigga. You need to get the word out
Because
there.
somebody was controlling
if
people.
anybody else listening to it, maybe it's upon you.
To rewrite the
Get
wrongs
the
of
word out there.
America.
Have you looked at that way?
Write a book.
Maybe. Good author. That'd be a good fucking author. A good subject right there, man. Get rich.
Why don't
Man,
you write a book?
That boy got a, oh, Lord have mercy.
And I can try to get it
That's good.
published.
And you can speak on it all fucking day long.
And it can be
All day long.
published.
All day long. Now only you can pick it up. Be right there. I can take to a publisher, nigga. In high school. A student writing like this here. He could be the next Malcolm X. How you talking like that? Real talk.
Ooh, when you go to college, you're going to see so
Damn, you got
different.
damn chills on my body, boy.
Because that's when they hear you.
And like Miss Richardson, my teacher,
That's when they hear you.
I told him I feel sorry for you. I told him
white?
that too. I told him as a person, I feel sorry for you. I don't know why you do this.
He black?
Yes, he is. He teaches African American history. I said, I don't know why you do this. I know you vouch for black people, but no matter how much you speak
This
to
is
these
job.
kids,
That's all.
no matter how much,
You
they
wanna
won't
put it
learn. They will not. They don't. It's not they will not. It's just they don't want to. Because they so used to society.
And they're used
so
to this.
used to living it. I told him, he'll like, it was some kids that affect. I was like, nah, man.
Some kids are raised in the poverty of that's all they know. Some kids are stuck on a general.
Don't think how you think.
And some of them is stuck
Yeah.
on a general strain. And general strain theory, if you can look that up, is like socialism is so at a poverty that it's either water or lights. It's a general strain to make a person just go on their psychological needs because I don't have no food, so I'm finna go out there and steal for my family. So if they go out there and steal for their family because they don't have the means, they lost their job or they fired, nobody won't give them their job, and they go steal and they get you. You go to jail. It's a cycle, you know. And that's why it's a lot of minorities that's in prison.
Who put us in that cycle? They started it, and we continue.
White people. You think white people put
But
it in
it's
the
not
cycle?
just their fault. It's not just. It's the people who started
Okay.
racism fault. But the people who introduced whatever. You remember? It was this cocaine era, something like that, with the war on drugs, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, y'all. If y'all
Remember
probably
the
lived
car
that
was I
time,
showed you?
whatever, right?
Mm,
Destroy
That's what I'm
urban
talking about.
areas, right? And
yeah.
and like
Wiped out the whole motherfucking population.
and
That was some dope.
and we continued it because like that's what we were used to. Well, those people were used to, and like some people are just so destroyed, and those fragments, those needles, those are their descendants or whatever, and their children, and their children. It's a cycle. And when I was younger, before I even got into to this, like I was like, there's no way that people can pick up what other people thoughts. Like when I told you in the car about like Robert go searching for himself, right? I was just saying like he should like have everyone should have their own thoughts and like not follow what people do, but like history proved me wrong, and no matter how much it's the parents, it's the parents' it's the grandparents, and it's like a snowball. It starts small and it gets bigger
Snowball
when it's rolled
effect.
down. And I thought that why aren't you smart enough to figure it out that snowball will you can't stop it. You know it's dangerous, but you just believe it, like. And I feel sorry for people who were raised like that, because they're not building themselves up, and they get talked about, and it's not even their fault. It's not their fault. And those are the people that need help. They need somebody to guide them. And who is supposed to guide them?
Maybe it's you.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe you need the guy. I mean, you got a knowledge, man, for a nigga your age.
Why don't you open up a YouTube station?
Man, you write a book. That's what you need to do. You got too much motherfucking knowledge for it.
Speaking of a book,
you need to write it.
one of my acquaintances, her name is Victoria. Victoria, she said she's opened up a publishing firm. So when she gets that started, I get that started. No, she said that's her dream job.
Well, why don't you just start writing on your book now?
Well,
Man,
we'll talk about it later, Pops. You gotta use the restroom.
I gotta use the restroom. I just be chilling.
That boy got a busting knowledge, man.
You what you say?
I just be chilling.
What, Junior?
I just be chilling.
Listen, I got a boy that.